Howdy everyone, this is Nutz, and you're watching the Wilderness series on Wastelands. Hopefully, you'll stick around to see what happens. Howdy, 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 how are you guys doing today? We are starting a new series called The Wilderness on Wasteland. Now, this is going to be a little bit of a role play for you guys, so if you guys are into that, hot dog. If not, I do apologize. But here's the scenario. We have just been shipped in to a remote location, remote village on the edge of some bay somewhere in your imagination. Now, what's gone on here is that as a young child, I remember seeing this map on my grandfather's wall, and this map and picture showed this beautiful landscape of a place that his grandfather once owned, and he actually owned as well. Well, unfortunately, our grandfather has passed away, and he willed us this land. Now, my grandfather was known in the area for coming around and saying hey to the family members and old friends, or not necessarily family members, but the old friends that he once knew growing up. And they decided that they were going to kind of help us out. Now, my grandfather had an old truck that was here. I was told that I had to go to the dealership to try and find this thing. Now, the dealership is right over here, so well, there's the livestock. That must be where we get our animals. So there's gas station. We got that going for us. Oh, all right. Brand new tractors. I like the look of this. This is good. This is good. I like where this is headed so far. Doesn't appear to be anyone in here, though. That's kind of unfortunate. They did mail me a key. They did mail me a key so that I could come and pick it up whenever. It must be a very trusting place. Okay, well, let's poke around. That looks like that's a sell point right there, which that's good to know. I seen there was a wood shop on the other side over there, so let's go ahead and I don't know, maybe it's around here somewhere. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. This can't be it. Oh, jeez. All right, well, let's hop on in. Let's see if this thing starts, okay? I'm not sure if this thing is going to start or not. Oh, boy. Uh-oh, come on, baby, come on. Oh, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Oh, no. Oh, there it is. Raring to life. She's a beaut. Okay, well, now when I was a kid, I used to look at this map and listen to the stories that my grandfather told me. Well, I kind of vaguely remember where this place is. Now, unfortunately, I didn't get a map where this place is, so we're just going to have to go out and about and take a peek and see if we can find it. Turn that off. Yeah, I do remember this. It was quite fascinating, I tell you what. Quite fascinating. But as we're heading over this bridge here, I'd like to say I'm not entirely sure how long this series is going to last. I know FS19 is coming out. So we're going to kind of see how this one all plays out. It may be like 10 episodes, maybe. We'll see. I'm not sure. But if you guys are liking this, if you guys are going to like this once you see it, make sure you go ahead and let me know down in the comment section. Because I'm really curious to see what you guys have to say. We're going to go ahead and give her the old college try. But like I said, I'm not sure how long this is going to last. It's kind of new, so gotta keep this thing going. We'll see how this all turns out, okay? Just bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Okay, so I remember the road. The road is around here some. Okay, there's a tunnel. There's a tunnel. I remember seeing the tunnel on the map. Ooh, man, no one's been back here in a long time. Yikes. All right, well, let's come on through. Let's see what's happening here. Looks like there's a little bit of an opening this way. Oh, boy. Okay, so this... I think one of the goals that we're going to want to really try and do here is obviously this land has been neglected. You can kind of see where there were roads at some point where they fork off and go all over the place. I think this is going to be a good challenge for us to be able to figure out what we're doing here. Maybe we got to make a living somehow. I only have $50 in my pocket. Shoot, I didn't want to start that. Stop that. I don't know if I'll ever be able to start again. Oh, man, I got $50 in my pocket. And oh, no. Hold on. And I have my chainsaw. That's it. That's it. $50 in my pocket. This truck. Oh, man. And a chainsaw. Oh. Alright, well, let's say a prayer and see if this thing will start again. Ooh, come on, come on. Just feather it in, feather it in. Come on, baby. Oh, come on. Alright, there we go. Oh, man. So there we go. We're back on the road again. Oh, man. Let's see if we can figure this out. Now, I'm trying to remember. There's that formation right there. It looks like there's kind of a road coming over here. Okay, there's a lake. There's a lake. There's the lake. I remember the lake from the map that I seen. Yeah, and as you guys can kind of see there... Oh, shoot. There is kind of a road right here. It's not well marked by any means. I think maybe reestablishing where the road is. Okay, I must have missed a turn somewhere. Oh, maybe it's right there. So, reestablishing a road back to the town, that's going to have to be one of our goals. And maybe potentially setting up some more areas. Maybe if we do good enough out here, different places, sell points will come to the area. Oh my goodness. That's got to be it. That's got to be the barn. That's got to be the barn from the pictures. Oh, cool. This is super, super cool. Alright. Ooh, let's, I think we'll just, for the time being, turn that off. We'll see what ends up happening. Oh, so this is our plot right here. I think our property goes down to the lake. I think we have some of the lake. And some of those trees behind the barn right there. And kind of a little bit past this tree. I think that's us. We'll have to see. So that we do have a little bit of an opening here. Maybe we can start a field. Definitely we can look at getting a mower. Because there is grass. As you can see, there is grass all over the place. So that's definitely an option for us to look at. Yeah, that's cool. We have potential here. We definitely have some potential here. Oh, man. I don't know if I should go in this thing. Let's go. Let's run. Let's run. Let's see what's going to happen. There is a light up there. Huh. Wonder if there's a light switch to turn that thing on. In memory of Landerschofach. I can't say that. In memory of Farming Simulator 15. That's pretty cool. Oh, that grandpa, he was a stickler. That grandpa was a stickler. Oh, look at that. Score. Score, there's a tractor. It's a Massey. Yes. Yes, I think this thing has 47 horsepower. Oh my gosh, just think of the things we can do with this. Oh man, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Ooh, calm down. Let's see if there's anything else here. Ooh, good. The light works. I'm not sure how. I'm not sure how. I'm not going to ask questions, but the light works. Oh, that's neat. Let's see, is there anything else around here? I'm not sure if there is or isn't. Boy, I'm not really sure we can store up here, though. I'm not sure we can store up here. That'd be kind of neat if we could get something to store up here, though. Maybe like bales of hay, although we really can't move bales of hay around unless we use like super strength or something like that. So I'm not sure. Maybe we can put one pallet to something up here. I don't know. I don't know. I know on some of the other maps I play, I could store all the stop signs and don't go this way signs that I've run over and are hiding. Oh man, that'd be a perfect spot for that. Oh, and then up here, that's what we got. There's nothing. There's nothing. So we got the tractor. We got this barn, which is good. And that's it. So we at least have a place to park our vehicles. Oh my goodness, we have a tree growing through the roof. We'll have to patch that sometime. That's gonna leak. I just know it. So we don't want to park anything over there. But we are set up with precision farming, so we have that to look at as well. And on this map, I have no idea what the lime type looks, or not the lime, but the soil type looks like. I have no idea what's going on with that or anything. But we have shelter. I think one of the priorities we're going to definitely want to look at, I'm assuming there was a house out here at some point, but it's just completely eroded away to time. Maybe someone's come and taken the building, like taking all the scrap, and that's just like, ooh, we don't want that. Oh man, but for the time being, we could probably sleep in there. I don't know, maybe we could probably sleep in there. I remember looking at the pictures that there was the barn right there, kind of up on the little hill, and up over in this area, kind of up by the road ish. I know it was like kind of over in this area, not all the way by the road. Like right back in here, there is a little house. Maybe we can go ahead and restore that little house too. I'm not sure. We're going to have to see if we can do that. It's definitely going to take some work, guys. It's definitely going to take some work. I think our first plan that we want to do moving forward is we have no cash. We cannot go ahead and even think about mowing grass, selling anything, or doing anything, creating fields. That's not going to happen until we tackle some of these trees. So I think we just got to jump in. I mean, let's take a walk down here and see what it looks like, to see what we can do. I mean, there's not a lot of trees on the land. I'm pretty sure we own all the way up to here. So I think one of the things we're going to want to do is probably take out some of these trees. I'll probably start with some of these smaller ones, and then work my way into these bigger ones. Maybe get the smaller ones down first, and then work my way to these bigger ones. Maybe we might be able to afford some equipment to get that down. I mean, we can do it with a chainsaw. That's no big deal. But I think that's how we're going to want to proceed, because if we can get rid of these trees, one that's going to give us a bunch of cash, just a ton of cash to be able to go ahead and start up a little farm here, get the farm going again. Oh man, I'm looking forward to it, guys. I really am. I really, really am. So what I'm going to do here at this moment is I think I'm going to start cutting down some of these trees. Yeah. I think it's time. Welcome back, everyone. Well, as you can see, we have a first load of wood, and I think you can probably tell I did not cheat and get something, drive it over here and load that stuff up. Oh man, that's bad. I think with time, things will get a little bit better, but for right now, that's okay. One thing I did do is I did cut down one of these large trees. Oh, jeez, I forgot about this over here. We'll put this up there. I did cut down one of the large trees, and I cut up like the first little section, and the pieces were so heavy that I had to cut them into less than 1 meter. At least I would guess they were at least less than 1 meter in length. So I figured, you know what, for those ones, we're better off not cutting those down because those are going to be worth way more when we have proper equipment to go ahead and cut that stuff down, get better lengths. We should definitely get a darn good profit off of that stuff. So we're going to hold off on that for right now. Now, I was doing a little bit of digging. Our land does go all the way out, actually into the lake a little bit. So we own all of this stuff over here. I'm not sure if I want to get rid of those small trees yet in the back. I definitely am going to get rid of these big ones. But it's going to be a matter of time before I get rid of the big ones. So let's hop in the truck. Let's start it. Say a prayer. Come on, you can start. Tighten up the straps, and then we will take this guy into town. Yeah, that's not pretty at all, but I tell you what, this vehicle is actually pretty darn sweet. I'm not gonna lie. It looks a little silly, but I'm not sure where the road is. There's the road. You can kind of see where the rough outline is of the road right here. You can see how along here it's a little bit darker, lighter area. So that's roughly where the road was at some point. Now at this point here, it's all been beaten up and worn out, long forgotten. So we definitely want to look at potentially getting something into there, but for the time being, I think we're doing okay. Now, one thing I was noticing, and I'm not really sure why this is happening, but if you take a look at the top right-hand corner, you'll see that my money has gone down from 50 to 29. Now, I'm not entirely sure why that's happening, other than potentially, shoot, that is because of the chainsaw. Like I'm using gasoline for the chainsaw. Oh my goodness, I missed my turn. I think I gotta come up this way. I think the chainsaw is using gasoline, and that would definitely explain why money was going down, but it hasn't gone down drastically. There's a bridge over there. Okay, so we got to go around the mountain. We didn't go far enough. I feel like I'm going in circles. That rock looks familiar. Oh, man, I'm definitely going to have to look at doing something here to kind of mark up what's going on, make this a little bit more visible to what we, or I should say where we want to go. Maybe we should look at potentially getting a plow or something, maybe a mowing deck, and go ahead and mow some of the grass. I do have the real mowing mod on, so okay, there it is. So maybe if I go ahead and mow up some of the stuff, it might make it a little clearer. I'm not sure. Man, may even look at doing something about this property right here, but I don't know yet, guys. I don't know. It's still pretty early in everything, so we're gonna wait and see. But boy, goodness, is it good to be back in civilization, driving in with my first load of wood. I'm not too sure. Now, what I'd like you guys to do, before you go ahead and see how much I'm going to get for this, stop, pause, whatever you got to do. Comment down below. How much am I going to get? for this amount of wood. Now, like I said, don't cheat. Don't cheat. Just go ahead, pause it, put down your estimate, and then let me know. Let me know how much you think we're going to get off this, because I'm not too sure myself. Let's see, where is it? I think it's around the corner here. I'm sure by the time we get done, everything's all said and done, we'll be experts on it. I want to say it's this building right here. Oh yeah, right here. Perfect. Perfect. One thing I don't see is I don't see a wood chip. Oh, wait a second here. Wood chip cell. That's got to be the wood chip cell point right there. No, that doesn't open, so maybe just dump it on there. All right, well, let's come in here, unload, or take the straps off. I am going to guess 6,000. Right about $6,000. Oh, money in the bank. 6,152. Booyah. Booyah. Doing a dance. Doing a dance. Gotta love it. Oh, man. All right, so let's turn this thing off. I know we may not get it started again. But let's come in here and let's... Oh, man. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? Because I'm not sure how we want to go about doing this. We're going to need to probably take care of them trees. I can probably do another load with this thing here. But I think we may want to look at jumping in and getting a little bit more wood. I'm not sure. We'll have to see about how we want to proceed with that. Come on. Come on. Ooh, you can do it. Now, I do have a trailer on the back of this thing. I have not tested the trailer, but I'm pretty sure, or I should say the hitch. I have a hitch on the back of this thing, and I'm pretty sure it works. Pretty sure. Not 100% certain though. We will figure that out at some point here. One thing I am noticing that there are no people here. It's kind of weird, kind of scary. Not gonna lie. But, yeah, it's back out in the wilderness. I tell you what, to me, it is kind of weird. Maybe you guys have had this, whoa, a little slower around those bends, or that jump there. I don't know if you guys notice it, but when you're out playing on a map similar to this, and you drive into town, I got a little sense of, we're getting back into civilization, getting back into real houses, real people. I don't know if you guys are feeling on that, but I kind of am. I'm kind of feeling that. Now, at some point here, we're going to have to do a little bit of exploring. I'm not sure if we're ready to do that just yet. I think we may want to try and get a little bit more wood first before we... I should say, we sell a little bit more wood before we go ahead and start doing exploring. If I remember correctly, the plots of land are only about $9,000, maybe $10,000. So all the plots on here are not very expensive. Now that is not necessarily the case all the way through, because some of the plots have some nice natural resources on them. And, you know, it may be something we want to dig ourselves into, figure out what's going on. But I'm just trying to think of where do we want to cut some trees down. Maybe we'll, you know, I think I want to leave those trees kind of, no, these trees we want to get out of here. I think we're going to get these trees out of here, these ones that are kind of sporadically spread throughout here. Just because, you know, we're going to want to create a field out in here. Yeah, we're going to want to create a field out in this general area. It'll be a nice place to kind of start off with. So I think we may want to get rid of some of these trees. I might look at getting rid of that tree that's growing through. Yeah, it's a smaller tree. I might get rid of the one tree that's growing through the barn over there. but we'll go ahead and just keep on plugging away, I guess. One thing I am going to do, I'm not sure how I'm going to look at doing time on this. I should say how I'm going to look at doing the time for what gameplay is at. Maybe we'll go ahead and have it be at 1 times. I've been doing a little bit of 1 times speed, or I should say real-time speed for right now. Maybe we'll look at changing that out. Maybe we'll look at... Oh, there's a light tower over there. Okay, so that way it's town. That'll be a good signal point for me if I ever get lost, to see if I can find that thing. But yeah, I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. We may want to look at potentially... I don't have access to this land. Okay, so that's not mine. Ooh, let's come over here. Nope, that's not mine either. How about this guy? This guy's got to be mine. Oh yeah, this is my tree. That is my tree. Now, I know you guys see me. I'm going ahead and crouching. I'm not sure how you feel about that. I personally think, I don't know if it's true or not, but I think by going ahead and crouching, it gets me more wood. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. That's just kind of how I feel about it. But, yeah, I don't know. Maybe that is just me. So what I'll do here, guys, is I think I'm going to keep on going, cutting down some more trees, and I'll probably bring you guys back in. Oh, man, I'd say once I get that thing loaded back up again, or if it becomes too dark. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm just going to keep on going ahead, plugging away, cutting trees down, finding trees that are actually ours, and cutting them down. That's really all we can do right now to make profit. Maybe, oh, come on. Maybe by tomorrow we'll be able to look at getting some more equipment for the farm. I don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see. Well, everyone, we loaded another load up. And as you can see, it looks a little bit better than last time. It looks like I might be starting to get the hang of this. I don't know, maybe. Not sure. One thing I was thinking about doing, I'm not sure if I want to lease some equipment to start taking this stuff down or not. I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to obviously buy that land right there real quick, but I'm not sure how we want to proceed. If getting the farm up and running is the way to go, or if we want to keep on rocking and rolling with some wood. I'm not too sure, but one thing I do know is that we will end up continuing to, I'd say keep ourselves going with the wood. We probably won't make any decision yet until tomorrow morning. Let's see, looking for a good way. I've been through here before, but I'm just trying to find the best way to get to the wood sell point. Keep foot on the gas. Keep the foot on the gas. Almost killed it. Okay, so this is not probably the best way, you know. But one good thing is the town is actually lit up pretty well. I will give it that. So if this load here can be at least 6 grand again, that would be absolutely awesome. I don't know if it is. I think it might be just a little less, but oh no, it's actually more. It's more by $100, so that's pretty good. That is pretty good. I'm gonna go like this here because I'm gonna take a look. Are there any? No, there aren't anything other than toggling. I was just wondering because when I seen this, I seen like there's 2 little stands like it could brace itself. But those probably are long not functioning. I'm just happy they got this thing up and running. Oh man, I tell you what, it's a bit sketchy. It's a bit sketchy. But you know, yeah, like I said, we'll probably end up going back. And I don't know if we'll continue to work through the night or not. One of the things I am probably going to end up doing is I do have the placemat mod, the front door mod, whatever you want to call it, to activate a sleep trigger to potentially sleep through the night. I'm not sure if that's what we want to do. I don't know. I don't know. We'll go ahead and we'll figure this out. That's for sure. But, yeah, I just wanted to bring you in to show you where we're at with all this stuff. We'll keep on... Oh, my goodness. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Do not drive in deeply water. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's see, can I get in? Huh. Well, that's unfortunate. Looks like day one and I already have to have my vehicle towed or lifted out or something. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'll figure this out. It's getting kind of late. Maybe I'll probably have to pay extra to get this thing taken out of here tonight. Shoot. Well, the good news is they were able to go ahead and get my vehicle out. I have got to watch out for that incline right there, because that is bad. That is super bad going over the top of that. They did let me off pretty easy. They said I was new in town. I really didn't kind of know what was going on. I wasn't aware. Normally that's no excuse, but because, you know, they were pretty darn good friends with my grandfather, they let me off the hook pretty easy, and they only charged me $2,000 to get my truck out of the water. They said, you know, you gotta take it easy. In the future, they may probably end up coming down a little harder on me, so I really just gotta watch myself. Oh man, yeah, so I just wanted to bring you guys back in to let you know we were able to get this guy out, and you know, oh shoot, my goodness, almost missed it. We'll have to see if we can go up and over at some points, find a better route, a more direct route, because trying to follow this road is just a mess, because there is no road. Oh man. I guess I'll see you guys later. Good morning, everyone. It is a brand spanking new day, and we are out trying to make it back with a load of wood. You betcha. So if you guys notice, we've lost a little money. Well, we haven't lost a little money. I didn't drive the truck into the water again. That didn't happen. So you don't have to worry about that. The mirrors aren't even there. They're all rusted out. That ain't helpful. We'll get off the curb. So what I decided to do is I decided that I wanted to lease some stuff. Some stuff that should help us out a little bit here. So that's kind of what's going on. As you can see, I got a fairly decent sized load of wood. I actually had a hard time stacking all the stuff up on there. And if you actually notice, the back end is sitting a little bit lower now, just because of the sheer weight. From time to time, I will just be driving along and I'll hit the button to get out, or actually I turned it off there. But I will hit the button to turn the thing off, and it just rolled and rolled and rolled and rolled and rolled. I had to run after it because it was getting a little out of control. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I accidentally turned it off, so that's why that's on. But yeah, this thing is pretty much maxed out where it can go, weight-wise, so we will... Oh, shoot. We will go ahead, take this, sell it. Now, I think this is going to be a little bit larger load, so I think we'll probably be closer to $7,000. Which, if it is $7,000, that's pretty darn good, because that'll put us up over where we were prior to driving our vehicle into the drink. You betcha. So that's good. That's good. Making progress, and here we are. Perfect. Yeah, I had, like I was saying, I had some issues getting this thing ready to go. So let's go ahead. Let's sell it. Let's see what we're going to get. 9,700. Holy cow, that's way more than I thought. Hot dog, that's awesome. That is awesome. So let's drive on over here to the shop and see what we should have waiting for us. Alrighty then. Perfect. So we have the... Let's go ahead and I'll show you what we actually are leasing right here. We are leasing the Liebherr 622. It is considered a front loader, or a wheeled loader, even though it says skid steer loaders. All of its equipment here did come in the wheeled loader. So we also have the mulcher, the forest mulcher for that. That should be taking care of the stumps for us, and the log fork, or the brush fork, whatever you want to call it. But it does says it picks up all these other things as well, but we're probably going to be using it just for the logs. And then we got the versatile transport trailer, the 82's logistics. Now, what I decided to do for this guy when leasing it is this right here. According to what the option was, this is log, not log, but yeah, log forks. So I think these, if I'm looking at this correctly, these might flip up, rotate up, and then we can go ahead and use this for logs as well. So that was kind of the thought by getting that guy. We can use this truck, hopefully. Let's test this out before we get too ahead of ourselves. But the thought process is we can use this truck to go ahead and take a load of wood in, and then we can also fill that trailer up as well. Oh, good, yes. Now, hopefully you guys will understand, but I am going to turn the help menu on so I can see what's going on here. No. Open front loader tool. All right. That doesn't appear to be doing anything. Oh, unfold trailer. Well, that's not what I was looking for, but yeah, that does help. So we will be able to use that guy for this. I'll tell you what, guys, why don't you just hang on. Let me see if I can figure out how I can get this thing down. So, as you can see, I was not able to get that to work. Actually, after taking a peek, it seems like that's kind of a common issue with that that other trailer we had. So I got this guy and said, this is a Kane 24-ton. I'm hoping this stuff will work. I don't know. The whole thought with the other one was we were going to be able to use it for multitasking, doing various different things. It does not appear to be that is going to work out very well this time around. So we are just going to have to make do with what we can and go from there. I don't know. Yeah, so with that being said, you know, this new setup we got, it should work out pretty slick. I'm thinking at least it's going to take a little bit for us to get ourselves really into the swing of things. Now, here's what I'm going to end up doing with this here. We'll go ahead and set that down, back up, and we'll grab this other fork. We're going to grab this other fork we got right here, and we are going to just sit and raise this thing above. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm hoping that should work. I don't know. At least that's the general idea. So bring this guy up into here, like this. All right, and we'll just kind of let her sit right there. That should work out. Now, one thing I do want to try is... Okay. Ooh. Yeah, that's about all she can handle. So I guess I can actually go ahead and move this thing back a little bit here. Let's go ahead and move this thing back just a little bit so we balance the weight a little nicer. Yeah, that should work out just fine. Alright, now one of the things I want to try out here is I do have a new mod that I have never tried before. But it does not appear to be working. Let me bring this up here. Vehicle straps, no vehicle implements fastened. Left control S. Alright. Vehicle straps, total mass 27.4 tons, so I'm a little bit heavier. This is the vehicle strapping mod. I can get you a better name for it. But essentially what it has is, you know, while you're driving around, you go a little too fast. Oh my gosh, your vehicles are sliding all over the place. Not anymore. Not anymore. So hopefully that takes care of all of that. Let's get that off of there. And I got a little glitching through with the tires, but you know, that should work out okay. Now this is definitely a lot of weight on the back of this thing. It does kind of put a damper on our plans. We may end up looking at getting another trailer. I'm not entirely sure. But, you know, at least this is a start. This is a way to move forward. Okay. I guess we're just going to go around the horn here and see if we can make this happen. But, you know, this is all about moving forward. It's all about a process we got going on here. This should help us in our quest to get more cash. The thought process behind this is that we get this wheeled loader, even though it's tracked, the wheeled loader. We take that, we can get the bigger logs on there, and the bigger logs are going to be worth more cash. So if we can get a load or two, I think this trailer does naturally have straps on it, so we might be able to strap things down. I'm not sure. With that being said, we might be able to throw some longer logs on here and sell them. Ooh, man, we're getting a little squirrely. Getting a little squirrely. At least that's the general thought, because the longer logs, they're going to make us a little bit more cash versus the smaller ones. Yeah, I'm interested to see how this is going to turn out. I really am. All right, let's go in cab here for a little bit to navigate through this. I'm not sure how that's going to turn out. Let's see, can I even see out the back? Oh yeah, we're clearing it. We're clearing it. And the good news is that this front loader does have other attachments to it, so we could possibly, or I should say wheeled loader, this wheeled loader does have other attachments to it, so we may actually be able to look at getting some other things with it. Let's pull up right here, and we're kind of going in a straight line. So that wheeled loader is this guy right here. Now we got to go back over here to the wheeled loaders. Wheeled loaders. Now I go through all this. I do have the CSZ pack in here for convenience. Gives you the options of pretty much whatever you want. And it does have a shovel, so that's good. 32,000. It does have a silage fork, which the silage fork does a lot of different things. It's kind of weird. It gets a lot of the sands and manure and stuff that's all available. But this is pretty cool. This is what I'm looking forward to giving a test out to see if this is going to work on grinding up the stumps that we got out there. So what I think, we'll get out of this view here. Oh yeah, she is a beaut. She is a beaut. That is for darn sure. So I guess at this point, guys, I tell you what, I think we're going to go ahead and put a wrap on this episode. If you're liking what you're hearing, you're liking what you're seeing, you want to see this continue, I don't know. I'd like it if you guys want this to continue, but if no one wants to watch this, I don't know. We may end up switching gears and doing something else, but if you are liking this, go ahead, smash that like button. Please hit the subscription. Share this with a friend, and make sure you turn the notifications on so you know when this and other videos are coming out. Guys, I tell you what, I do appreciate you coming and hanging out with me on this new map, following along. listening to the story as it unfolds. I tell you what, thanks for stopping by.